Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He finds room right away. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. When guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to this time to go down, but you always root for the guys filling in. Who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Titans are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He crashes through a tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have a 1st. Ward off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready?
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pollard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. Here is Pollard. And his This is going to end behind the line. Brought the great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Jack Lesney on for the field goal. This is a chip shot. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Titans have the recovery. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. It's inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. He connects on the point after, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Steady! Cowboy 80! Steady!
Running left. Here's Achane. Shoots away from one. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throw here for Ward. Complete out to the right side. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On the go.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panthers.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have it first. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That is Smile London. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Running left. This is Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Trimmer. Out.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ryan right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, break. Cut like this.
First down.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, Ward going to the air. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's third down now. To the air on third and long. That throw finds Okonkwo. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up Ward back. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. 18. Top roll 80. Top roll 18. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, come on.
There's A-Chain up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
18, Rodney. 18. Gotta be live.
From the red zone on first. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Jackpot Lesney on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
It's on first down. It's a screen to Barkley. He's up again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. He cuts it back right. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. second and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll go play action. Buying some time left. Wow, wide open here. Complete. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here, 3rd down.
No touchdown. Right anyway, no touchdown.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And this one does not go far.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st down from the 42.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Red goal 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed to his running back. Dancing past him. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing.
On the jump.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Running for it, it's Achan. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take a fourth quarter lead. Devon Achan with a touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense to the line. Here we go. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to throw, Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brown? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Barkley gets it on third down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great. What's the motion?
Back to throw it. Risky throw. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
And the Titans first down.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Titans up by 4. Here's first and 10 from the 47. And off running left, it's a chance. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great. Set.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Like the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. From the pistol, Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
180.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready, ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Titans, 18. Go.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Eagle, 60 Eagle.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on.
stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun and pain, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on a freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't doing her DMs. They be silent like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a bitch gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a bitch gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a you know a girl do it better. See it all, big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. 'Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell.
Here we go. 180.
and it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? You know the motherfucker you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog or some bum? Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dumb. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain.
Here we go. 180.
Real myself, you can't feel it. Don't too many be on the time. I told her pull up. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back. Back to back. Your chest got a lot of dog on me. Know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in Yvette. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking at your heel? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the. I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci LV no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but
can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now.